Yay, it's Friday. I'm so excited to be back. I hope you guys liked the last video about the scrubs. If you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and subscribe, turn on that little bell that's up at the top, give it a like, give it a comment, do your thing. Basically in that last video all I did was compare some scrubs, and today we're going to compare some shoes. Shebang. Bam. Let's start with the first shoe. The first shoe that I'm going to go over is the higher priced shoe. It is the company that I said that was fairly new to the scene, I feel like. They are, it's specifically a nursing shoe, which is one thing I really like. It's specifically made for healthcare. And being a vet tech and in the vet tech scene, these shoes will actually come in handy for that. So price point, they're expensive, they're not cheap, but I do feel like for the quality of shoe and for what they achieve as far as like a healthcare profession, the price point kind of makes it worth it. Are there other shoes that are probably out there that might be a little less expensive? Yeah, probably, but I really like what the company's story is. So it's a guy whose wife is a nurse. He started up the company because he saw how taxing and how hard being a nurse basically is, and he saw her investing hundreds and hundreds of dollars into different types of shoes and always switching them out. And so he got with a bunch of innovative healthcare professionals, and they decided to come up with a shoe perfect for nursing or healthcare in general. I feel like this is a shoe that probably needs to be very well known to the veterinary field because of just how good they are. They're super comfortable. I do love how there's no shoelaces, but they do have this like adjustment at the top. It's kind of like an elastic type adjustment, and you can literally take it, move it up, make it a little loose if it's too tight here at the top of your foot, and then you can also take it, press that little plastic piece down, and then tighten your shoe up so that it doesn't fall off. It's a slip-on, which I really like, and they are super easy to clean. Like most of my shoes I have to throw into the washer because that's the only way you can clean them. But with these, it literally only takes like a wipe. I have worn them probably, I would say, for about 2 to 3 weeks now. I wanted to get a good wear in them before I reviewed them. I think the color I got was white. I got white because I feel like what better color to use than white to really test it and see how it cleans up. So I'm just going to show you here on camera. I'm using like a little Clorox wipe. I think you can use pretty much any wipe. They showed that you can use cavi wipes. My hospital doesn't have cavi wipes, we have Clorox wipes. But you can pretty much use, I think, any type of cleaning thing. I've used several different kinds and I've not seen any type of difference or anything like that. So basically, I got a little blood on the tip of my shoe, if you can see the little dot right here. Kept it there just for this, just for you guys, so I'm going to take the wipe and just kind of show you guys that it cleans really, really easily. Like, wow. It's crazy. It's crazy. It really is insane how easy these clean up, and it looks like fairly brand new again. Like any type of, like, if you're wearing like black scrubs, because I know sometimes the color from black scrubs can wear off onto it, like, but literally like just that easy. I just took a little Clorox wipe, cleaned them up, and then this is the second shoe that still needs to be cleaned. So clean, not clean. So like I don't really know what type of fabric this the base of the shoe is, but yeah, I mean they're really comfortable. I do have to say though, the most comfortable they were for me when I wore them was when I wore like knee-high compression socks. I would say I don't know if it's just because like my feet are weird or if I have like an abnormally sized like foot area, but My right side, like if I wore a short ankle sock, it would literally rub up against my heel and it caused like a little blister. But I fixed that just by putting on a longer sock, and then like it literally fixed it and felt way more comfortable. So if I do wear these, I will be wearing these with just a knee-high compression sock. But otherwise, like my feet didn't hurt. It felt really comfortable. I feel like they're super sanitary. So like for parvo cases and isolation, like the soles of the foot are easy to dip into that bleach and then get out and, you know, get your feet nice and clean if you have to have a parvo puppy in like isolation or something like that. I don't think it's gonna affect the soles of your shoes like it has on some of mine in the past using that little beach bath. Yeah. So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm super impressed with these. Price point $129.99 with shipping. It ended up being like I think like $136. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here real quick and rephrase what I had said previously about $129.99 plus shipping. Shipping was actually free, so it's just $129. Just wanted to add that in there so that I could yeah, just in case somebody comes at me like shipping was free. Okay, yes, shipping was free. I've only had them for 3 weeks, so I can't really tell you how long these are gonna last, but I can tell you that just wearing them for the last 3 weeks, I'm pretty impressed with the quality, and I'm pretty impressed with like how well they like kept my feet comfortable and whatnot and clean. Like if I spilled anything, I can't tell you how many. I don't want to talk about the amount of like bodily fluids from animals that fell on tops of these shoes over the last 3 weeks, but needless to say, like they're good quality. So I would say if you're looking as a veterinary technician or any healthcare professional, if you're looking for a really good shoe and you want to put that investment in a good shoe that's going to last and keep your feet clean and dry and that are really resourceful and useful for work, then I would say to try Go Clove. That's the Clove. And on top of that, with your packaging, I'll insert a little clip here of me opening the box when they were brand new and fresh. But one thing that I really liked was that when I bought it, and I didn't know they were running a special, but when I bought them, they were in a special, like if you purchased it, they would send a free gift. So they sent this cute little cup. It's like a wine cup or something. I don't drink wine, but I'm sure I could probably put like water or coffee in it or something like that. So it came with this really cool cup. It says Clove, Go Clove. And then it also came with like medical attire. You know, these badge reels are super handy in the medical field, especially as an emergency vet tech. And then pens. Like I feel like in our field, or just as a medical professional in general, like pens are like life. If you lose one, it is like the end of the world if it's your favorite pen. So, and I love that they kind of like, this is kind of like a shout out to that. And being in that, it says it says for borrowing only, which I think is so cool. Because that's kind of like I feel like that's like an inside joke in the medical professional, like people become pen stealers and then they steal your favorite pen and then you can't find it, and that's just like, it's like a thing. It's a thing. So anyway, okay, moving on. Okay, so the next shoe is from a pretty popular brand. Everybody knows this brand, Skechers. So this brand, these shoes, I have had these shoes for a year. So they're dirty, they're gross, they're very dirty. But if you can't afford $136 to spend on a pair of shoes for nursing, I have something a little less expensive and that I still think are fairly close to, you know, the resourcefulness that the Go Cloves are. These are about $59.99, so you're looking at like $60. It's probably like $60 cheaper, so it's half the price of what the Go Cloves are. But also, like, you get what you pay for. Just putting that out there. I got these because of the rainbow sole. I loved that there was like rainbow in the sole of the shoe. And then the fact that they were slip-on. I love a good slip-on shoe. I don't want to have to retie my shoes a bazillion times throughout the day, which I've had to in the past with like regular sneakers. So when I bought these, this is the specific reason I bought these, and I bought these first before I even knew about Clove. These are also fairly easy to clean. You just have to throw them in the washer because the top part isn't that like nice faux leather that the Cloves are. It's like a fabric and it's like super thin. So I mean, literally you could like push it down and all of that kind of stuff. The other bad thing about it is like if you get the shmoo, which in our field, you know, you get the shmoo on the shoe. It's a little harder to kind of like rinse off because you have to get like in between the little like these parts right here. You have to get in between those to kind of get the shmoo out to get them really clean. You don't have to do that with Clove. Just like a quick spritz, bam, done. Like nice, disinfect it, spray it down, you're good to go. So yeah. So these are, like I said, they're inexpensive. They're like $60. They're super comfortable. I have never had a problem though. I can wear any type of socks with these, which is a good thing that I like. Like I can wear an ankle sock. I can wear like a no-see sock. I can wear my compression knee highs. It really just depends on your preference and what it is that you are trying to achieve when you wear your shoes to work. So I have to say about Skechers, because I mean they're very light too. Like the Cloves are a little heavier than these, so they're super light on your feet. It's like you're walking on air, literally. But I think that's why they're called the Go Walks. So yeah, I think. Oh, I wear a size 8 for reference. If you guys wanted to, and I would say 8.5. Sorry, let me rephrase that. 8.5 in the Cloves, and they run fairly true to size. I actually feel like I sized up on these just in case, and I'm glad that I did because they can be like a little tight here at the foot. So yeah, and then in the Skechers, I think it's worn off. These are so old. They're almost like they're over a year old. I feel like I got these right around COVID because I was like, I need something easy. They're size 8, so size 8. Size 8.5. So I would say true to size, although I did size up on the Cloves, and I'm glad I did. So maybe size up. If you're like an 8, get an 8.5 in the Cloves. If you're like an 8, true to size in the Skechers. So alright, like I said, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoy your Friday. Next week I will be back with a different video. And I don't think it's gonna be a review on any sort of like clothing or shoe. So we'll see how it plays out. So, but like I said, hearts and sparkles. I love you guys and have a good day.